Good morning to all of you. I'm Alexandra Romualdez Brookman, and I'd like to thank the Filipino School of New York and New Jersey and the Bergenfield Public Library for inviting me here today to speak to all of you. A bit about me first. I'm a writer and an illustrator, but I'm also a mother, and I run a publishing company called Kado Publishing. We are a small independent outfit that focuses on producing work by Filipino artists and writers. I'm going to share a little bit of our books with you before flashing a slide with a lot more of what we've produced. But these are just some of the things that I've worked on. This is the Myths and Legends of the Philippines. This is Aya's House, an Ode to Noche Buena. And this is Flor Tirador at ang Kaharian ng mga Ibon, or Flor Tirador and the Queendom of the Birds. And today's subject, and what we will be sharing with you today, is I am loved, Minamahal ako. The thing that really unites all of these books and all of the books that we make is that they focus very much on Filipino heritage, culture, history, people, places, nature, language, you name it. Our real focus is to bring Filipino stories and art by Filipino artists to the fore. We try to produce work that we can share with not just the Filipino diaspora all over the world, and not just the Filipinos in the Philippines, but also everybody else. So things that are, of course, relatable, but things that really represent us as Filipinos. I'm flashing now a quick slide of a sample of all of our titles so far and a link to where you can find out more about them. I Am Loved, Minamahal ako is a short rhyme and is the subject of today's video. And it's really just a story about all of the different ways we can show love in our family. It also features different words in Filipino, as it's a bilingual book. And it's also very conversational. And the reason that I wrote the book this way and illustrated the book this way is because I wanted to reach my children, actually, first and foremost. And I think that in doing so, I wanted to also reach all of the rest of the Philippine diaspora. Because we don't live in the Philippines, as you guys don't also. And I know what it's like as a parent to be so very far away from my culture and to want to share that with my children. My children are half Filipino, and I really want them to still have a foundation of what the Filipino culture, heritage, and language are. And so this book was really meant to be a bridge into that. And it's a great introduction into some of the basic words that you learn in Filipino and basic phrases that you can use in everyday conversation. So without further ado, I am going to be sharing a video, a little animation that we made of this story, and we're going to read it together. And then when we are finished, I will go over some of those phrases with you, and we can learn a couple of them today. Hope you enjoy. I am loved, minamahal ako. I am loved, I am loved. From the tips of my toes to the top of my head and the bulb of my nose. I know I am loved because Lola says, "Nak, have you eaten already? Kumain ka na ba?" I know I am loved when Lolo notices, "Iha, you're so big already. Ang laki mo na talaga." I know I am loved when Mama or Papa says, "Mahal kita, I love you, galing mo, you're the best." I know I am loved each time Kuya says, "Hey, laro tayo mamaya. Let's play later today." I feel loved every day, and I know it's true. Minamahal ako, and guess what? You're loved too. I hope you guys enjoyed that. As you can see, it's a very conversational story about the different kinds of love that we share within our family. And the words that you hear here are both in English and in Tagalog. Tagalog, or Filipino, Tagalog is one of the many languages in the Philippines, and it forms the base of the Filipino national language. So now we're going to go over a few of those phrases and practice them. And I'm sure a lot of you already know these from your own homes, but it would be just really nice if we could use them a little bit more in our day-to-day. So here we go. Have you eaten already? Kumain ka na ba? In the story, the Lola says nak, which is anak, or child. And this is a very common way that Filipinos and other Asian cultures even say, "I love you." They ask always, Have you eaten already? You're so big already. Iha, derived from Spanish, which means little girl. Ang laki mo na talaga. The elders and adults in our lives love to point out how much you've grown because they love to see you grow. So that is also another way where they show you that they love you because they're noticing and they're appreciating and they're proud that you're growing into a strong, beautiful, handsome, wonderful person. And of course there's I love you or mahal kita. Can we all say that together? Mahal kita. This is something that we can say to our parents and the other people that we love in our lives. You're the best, or in Filipino, galing mo. This can also mean you're amazing, and it's just another way for people to tell you that they're proud of you or that they are impressed by what you're doing. And it's always nice, right, to be complimented and to hear and to share with other people that we appreciate what they're doing. Let's play later today. Laro tayo mamaya. Next time that you want to play with your cousins or your brothers or your sisters or anybody else in your life who are Filipino or speak this language, invite them in Filipino. Say, laro tayo mamaya. It's a nice way to show you love a person when you invite them to participate in something together. I am loved. Minamahal ako. Now that we've gone over all of the Filipino phrases in this book, we're going to go over a few of the popular Filipino phrases or things that you can say in everyday language or everyday conversation. Next time that you see a loved one, instead of saying, how are you? You can ask them, kamusta? Or kamusta ka? Which is just another way of saying, how are you doing? And of course, when we love somebody or when we're appreciative of somebody, we always say thank you. And how do you say that in Filipino? I'm sure some of you guys know this. Salamat, or thank you very much. Maraming salamat. And let's practice that today. Can we say that together? Maraming salamat. Awesome. One of the ways that we say I love you is to show that we care and to remind people that we're thinking of them. So when we part, we say, take care. And in Filipino, we can say, ingat. Ingat. Can you try that? And lastly, we have goodbye, or in Filipino, paalam. And with that, I would like to say thank you very much. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. And take care, ingat, and goodbye, paalam. I hope to see you guys again one day, and I'm so glad for this opportunity to share these stories and this language and our heritage with you. Have a nice day.